Hello, it's me, Lovejoy. Waha! Creative Legacy time. Let's get building. What are we building again? Okay, I think I figured it out. I want to make this area feel like it fits in with these a bit more. So maybe we'll add some more rocks, some more details around this area. I have an idea of what I want it to look like later, but let's just focus on getting the terrain looking pretty cool for first. Yeah, let's start with that. All right, now I know what a lot of you are thinking. Lovejoy, those are just random lines and squiggles and doodads and whatchamacallits. And yeah, you're right. That's right, they are. They're just random lines and squiggles and doodads and whatchamacallits, but they mean something to me. And they're going to mean something to you now, in just a second, when I explain it. Yay! So, what we got here is an outline. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you figured that out. I don't know why I was being so antagonistic, but I was. So, here we are. Yeah, so what we've got is a line that's just, this is going to be just the sort of the height of the cliff, if you will. Because that's what I think I want to do, is I want to bring around a cliff. This will be a random larger plateau area, all because of this. What I tried to do is I tried to let the ground dictate, like the terrain that's already there, dictate what I want to do. So this bit, you know, I've taken some liberties as well. So I've come out a bit in some places and kind of followed the terrain. I want to have fun with this world and just do what I want to do in it. And yeah, I liked this random dip, so I thought, there's a cow in a hole. So I thought I'd keep it there. This bit of outcrop comes out, and then yeah, follows around to over there. I might make it follow around to this bit. I'm not sure about this ending actually. Let's just, you know, just bring it round. Oh, it's so easy to build on camera because you just don't have to. On camera in creative anyway. Oh, look at this. Just the freedom to do what I want. Oh, beautiful. Right. I prefer that. Yeah, cool. See, this is the beauty about just having outlines, especially in creative. You can change your mind whenever you want. It's wonderful. But yeah, so what we're going to do first is I just want to build out this terrain, this area first. So like get it to a nice uniform level that I like and like my kind of style for terrain. Let's put in these cliffs, and then let's see what it looks like afterwards. We'll come in afterwards, and I'll kind of talk you through what I want to do. All right, see you in a bit of a blocky few minutes, I suppose. Yeah, that took forever. Oh my goodness! I said before, like creative, you'd think that it takes like no time at all, because in comparison, it takes no time at all. However, this still took forever. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look. Right. Oh, no. There we go. Right. Yeah, there we go. There's forwards. So, for all of you who've watched my desert world as that's evolving, you will probably recognize my style of doing cliffs. And for those of you who haven't seen that, well, first off, check it out. Top corner. Bing! There it is. Have a look at those, and you'll be able to see that's sort of my style of doing terrain. And you know, I've got these sort of long cliffs. It's just using stones. I think it looks really good, and if you have the way the shadows fall on it, give it that nice bit of depth, but then adding in that extra depth by just breaking it up and kind of pushing it back, pulling it forward, giving it these kind of funky shapes, having these little shelves that come out as well, having the dirt droop over the top. In my desert world, I've had to do it by putting little half slabs underneath the sand, because sand has gravity for some reason in this game. See? Gravity. But yeah, having these little shells, having different heights if I can. This is just because that's what the land looked like. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. And it gives us a nice basis for what we can do next and where we can go next. We even nearly kind of line up with that bit, and I think that would be kind of cool if at the end of it, if we can connect up to here, that'll feel really cool, because then we've connected up with this amazing castle. I honestly forgot what it looked like just then. Whoa, it looks so cool, so cool. Anyway, I won't be able to stop looking at it if I don't stop now. I'll keep looking at it. But yeah, this is our terrain. Well, this is the terraforming we've done. I like that this one just overhangs a load. And yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. Don't worry, it's not the end of the episode. I need to show you tell you what I plan on doing next, at least anyway, and maybe doing a bit more building. But this has honestly taken me hours to do this, because like it's not just placing the stone, it's placing all of this grass underneath and leveling it all out and making it kind of feel like it makes sense and feel natural enough to have it in there. And yeah, that's taken a while, and it's like filling up these little holes as I find them as well. I can't remember what difficulty setting we're on. But yeah, I like to put some torches in there as well, because I mean otherwise we're just going to get bats going. Oh, phone go boom. Anyway, but yeah, let me just collect my thoughts for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I decided to do is instead of bringing you back straight away, I was getting my thoughts together, and then I realised I need to really kind of plan out what I want it to be. So what I've decided is to come through and just start laying out a plan for what I want to put in this area. So the brown is a path, because that, you know, is one of the colours we've used in our path here. So we'll kind of just extend it out a bit so that it goes somewhere. And then we'll bring it out this way, and we can connect it up to the spawn tree. See? The spawn tree. We'll connect it up to that, and then we can have like a path come out to some way of getting down to this dock. I'm thinking it could be like a little wooden outhang that has just like a ladder underneath it that just comes down to this little dock area. Maybe we could put a little boat in the water. Who knows? Who knows? And then we might have like a couple buildings on this side. But I'm going to plan those in later. But for now, let's just talk through where this road is going. And then you got another road that comes out and around our sort of obelisk area, and then comes off and splits off in a couple different directions. So one that goes across here, goes up to here, and there's a little grassy area there. And then one that kind of comes up, goes up this way, and then this comes down. There's a loop, and then a couple bits that come across. So this one will come out and go somewhere. I might actually also have it so that this kind of just connects up with this one and goes somewhere, just so it's like you can see that this is all one interconnected area. This loop area is a loop. If anyone's seen my builds, you'll notice that I often put a loop in, because that's what you often see in cities. Call them roundabouts, call them market areas. There is usually a bit where there is a circular point or a loopish point that will come across. Then this path will come down here somehow. I need to figure out how I want it to come down. Maybe in some staircase, and then it will connect up to this one and also come down here. Maybe we'll just have a couple things down here. So what I want to go through and do now is just kind of come in and plan out a few where some rough areas will go. So this is, you can call this a sort of terraforming and planning episode. But yeah, I just want to plan out where some builds are going to go, but also where some more of these pillars are going to go, because I kind of want to have more of these in here so that these feel like they make a bit more sense, instead of just being lumped in to the area. Let's see if we can think of a place to put these, and I will be right back. Well, I may have gotten a little carried away. So let me explain what all of this means. So everything in yellow, let's start off with that one. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in yellow. They're all fields, kind of fairly, self-explanatory. These big strange shapes, they're all going to be fields. It's yellow, so it's going to be wheat, because that's the one that looks the coolest when it's fully grown. All of these red, all these strangely shaped chunks of red, these are going to be more stones. These are going to be the big stones. So I wanted to have them kind of fairly close, but then spread them out a bit. These ones actually just form a line. I thought that'd be kind of cool. We've got some that kind of intersect with some of these extra structures. This one heavily does. And yeah, it kind of just spreads out across and kind of will just unify this area with this look. All of the pink crosses are trees, and I've used pink because I want to use the cherry blossom leaves as the leaves of these trees, which will give it a really nice just pop of color, I think. Just but like having this extra bit of pink will kind of really work against the grey of these large stones that are going to be coming up, and it will look different to the trees that have been placed before, and kind of just feel like they stand out a bit more, and won't kind of take away from those trees. So it won't just be like, oh, these are all the same, these all come from that same forest kind of thing. It signifies as a different area, but also where we're interacting with the previous areas, it shows that we're connected with it as well. So all of these light green and dark green, or lime and green, they're all sort of houses. So these are the light green ones are going to be the main just houses, and we'll put in some beds and some villages and all of these. And that's why they're all a bit smaller. So they have one over there by that little dock area. There's a couple all along here, along this section, and over there. And the bigger green, the green ones, the bigger ones, that kind of, this one has a fun overhang, but also has that lower bit. This one is just big and interacts with this rock. This one is just big. These are going to be more your sort of bigger buildings, so something that will have a purpose. So maybe one could be a bakery, or one could be like the town hall or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. That sort of will come for when we build it. As you see, there's a couple more little green structures down here as well. So we're building on all of these different levels as well. Now, all of this blue, you're probably thinking, Lovejoy, that's a lot of blue. Not this blue. This blue. So the blue wool, these are going to be our wooden overhangs. So I want this to really feel like they're precariously built onto this area. And this is how we'll get down as well. So we'll have a wooden outcropping area, and there'll be a ladder that comes down to this section. This bit will go across. You see, it will interact with the big stone structures. It will come across next to this building as well. They'll have another ladder down to this one. And like that will kind of we'll use up that area. It will have extra height and depth to our builds, not just from the actual buildings, but like from the structures underneath as well. They will feel this area, and it will feel more alive and lived in. Maybe we'll put some villagers down there as well, kind of just have them wandering about going, you know? And yeah, so we got some more coming along this bit, so it kind of just come up. I didn't want to just completely cover all of these overhangs because that defeats the purpose kind of the overhang. I could just do that with this. So I've got it interacting with the overhang on this one. This one comes out a bit more. We don't want it overhanging this area completely, because I think what I'd like to do, I think have a ladder that comes down here, and then I think just have a sort of a campsite, a little fire pit with a little area just to hang about down there. It'd just be like a nice little hangout area. And then this one just kind of fills up this area. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have just this big wooden area over here, as that's close by to the castle as well. So I don't know, maybe it makes sense. But yeah, that is the plan. This has taken me quite a while as well, just to plan this out. In the next one, what I think we'll do is we will come through and we'll definitely put the path in. We're going to fill out the path, because once you put a path in, it really kind of helps you understand what everything is in the design. And I've particularly really love putting in a path. Actually, while we're here, let's put in a path here. So what we can have is have this bit come across, and then we can have it join up with this path, really kind of connecting the areas in. This path would also come across this way. I don't know whereabouts. Would it just connect up with that one? Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out how I feel when I record the next one. And yeah, I think this is gonna be really cool. So we'll definitely, we'll put in the path next time. And what else? I think we'll also put in the big stones, because I know how I like to build those, and it will kind of fit in with these big stones. And then after that, we will probably put in the wooden structures in the next one, and the field. So fields and wooden structures, and then it will be all of maybe the larger structures. I might have an episode dedicated to each of those, the big large structures, and then the final one will be all the smaller houses and the trees that go around as well. And then we'll see how long left we have on the world, what else we can kind of get up to, and what else we can do. But I think that sounds like a plan, and because plan, get it, because plan. Yeah, well, if you like the look of this, or you're excited to see what we build, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, because then you won't miss it. You won't miss me building it, so that'll be good. Especially if you're excited. If you're excited and don't subscribe, well, more for you. If anything, more for you, because you're missing out on it, I suppose. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one, where we get to building our path and the stones. And yeah, I will see you there.